But to look your enemy in the eye, knowing you'll remember his face for the rest of your life, now that takes a stomach much stronger than you'll ever have.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, we are back with a little bit of Rimworld. Let's continue, let these guys sleep the night away. Falcon says he's waiting for his mod list to update before he gets back into Rimworld. Yeah, it's recently gone into 1.0 and that's, well. Right, come on, let's make sure these things get hauled as and when they need to. And I think what we might do, one of the things that we can do here is, I'm just going to pause for a moment. We can go into planning, can't we? How do we plan? I can't remember. We might need a campfire soon, but I don't think we need it right now. Orders, plan, here we go. So we can get some plans on the go here for various different rooms for our dwarves. So I'm thinking something like a 3x5 is going to be fine for all of them. That's not going to work. Cancel! How can we unplan? Ah, remove plans, there we are. And plan. Yep. Yes, there we are. 3x5. And yep. 3x5. We've only got 3 rooms so far, but luckily for us, we can get one over here as well. 3x5. So that is a nice little mining plan that we've got here. We'll eke those out now, and that's going to get different rooms for all of our colonists. There we go. Okay, so we've got the plans going. Let's unpause. Now, Lamech, do this segment first. Things are important down here. Hey, Nibbler, how you doing, my man? Oh, I always love it when you turn up, Nibbler. I don't get to talk to you as much as I used to. Makes me sad. Going well. Cassandra hasn't dropped a 20 raider raid on me yet. No, yet. It'll change its mind, I'm sure. Oh, Venusoft, cleaning everything. Yes, Venusoft, very good. Keep the world tidy. So overall, I think we're doing fine in the great scheme of things. The planting season is going well. One thing that I should probably do is I should take a look at my zones again. Expand allowed areas. We actually don't want to expand, we want to clear allowed area. Animals, and I don't want them going in my grow zone. So there we go, they're out of my grow zone now. They're not going to eat all my plants. Very good. Yeah, that should be fine for the time being. Rice tends to grow quite quickly, so that should keep us in meals, and we of course have the option to go hunting. And speaking of that, when it comes to hunting, I think Hunter... Yeah, it's Lamech that doesn't have one, so we're going to take him off hunting for the time being. Sorry, Lamech. We'll get you a ranged weapon eventually. Probably after a raid. And now that we're freeing a little bit of room up here, let's just zoom in. All of you, I need you hauled. Let's look at furniture. Let's get a dwarf table. And I probably want a larger one rather than a smaller one. Let's see what we have the capacity to have here. Table 2x2. Isn't there a dwarf table? I'm sure there used to be a dwarf table. Yeah, 1x2 should be sufficient. Let's pop that there. And we will get some nice wooden stool. Wow, that was quick. Well done. So that should prevent our dwarves eating without tables. Haven't met any Bajoran Rebel scum yet. It'll happen. Alright, over here, these things need hauling. Rid of those. And we're going to need some production buildings. The first is, of course, going to be a... Ooh, brewery. No, we need a butcher table, One butcher table, and then we're going to have a fuel stove next to it, right here. We might have a little path through to the next segment there. And in conjunction with that, let's pause. We are going to make a new stockpile zone. I think we'll make one here, one here. You'll see why. In fact, we'll have both of those as 2, and we'll also have one here. Now, this zone, let's clear all, and then what I want is corpses, animal corpses. We're only going to allow fresh, no rotten, thank you. So. And we're going to make this a preferred priority, so animal corpses don't go down here into this dumping zone. Now, oh, are you different zones? Oh, I'm a fool of a toque. Right, let's delete this zone. Delete, in fact. What we'll do is we will go to Architect Zone, Stockpile Zone. We'll make it all here, because this is one zone, and then we will cancel. Oh, shrink zones. Yes, here we go. Shrink these zones. Oh, you sausage. Fine, fine. We'll make a different stockpile zone here. Over here, what I want is we're going to clear all, and I want foods, specifically raw food here, and I also want some clear all raw food here. Now, we also need somewhere to keep our cooked food. May as well be close to the table, right? So let's create a new stockpile zone here. And we are going to clear all. And we're going to have meals here. And that should work. In addition to that, we should probably get some chairs to make the crafting process faster. It's going to have to be a dwarf wooden stool. Like so. And we're hot to trot. Let's do this thing. Might be nice just to get another torch lamp down here in this corner as well. Right, looks like the growing is going relatively well. I'm satisfied with that. What's Lamech doing? Oh, he's playing games. Okay. Well done, Lamech. I'm proud of you. All of my dwarves are, acceptably happy. Keep going, Lamech. You're a hero to my people. We okay for wood? Yes. And you can see here that Lamech is also doing a little bit of mining. He's going to get the first dwarven room out. Now, let's take a look at the wildlife in the area, shall we? We've got a few turkeys. We're going to put them on to hunt. Rats, I'm not really all that interested in. Oh, there's a dying Arctic wolf over there. Also, there's some wild boars. Maybe I should kill them. We'll put both of those to be hunted. That's fine. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to butcher creatures, and I want you to do it forever. Make sure that we've got a sufficient number of meals. Fridges in here. I'm not sure if I can create proper fridges because I'm restricted to medieval technology. If you know a way that I can, let me know. It'd certainly be interesting. Excuse me, why haven't you been? Oh. You know, I've been an absolute fool. Vanguard is the hunter, and Lamech shouldn't be hunting at all. Sorry, folks. I'm in Hijota. You can stick in passive coolers. I'll certainly try and do that. I know that we can get salting racks later on as well. So what I might do is I might make a room with lots of salting racks in so I can put the meat on there. I think that might be a good way to go about it. I mean, it might not, but... Meh. What you doing, Shank? You okay? I'm not going to name the pigs after any of the patrons, because it's likely when winter hits I'm probably going to have to slaughter them. Let's take a look at our animals and see what's going on. We can train our animals to haul. How nice! Look at that, eating at a table. Very good, Draken. And Lamech is creating the first room. Oh, we need defences, apparently. That's probably true. Look at our structure. I'm not building dwarven reinforced doors yet. I'm just building the old wooden ones. Defence-wise, let's see what we can do at the moment. There's not going to be a great deal right now. Defence, 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 defence. I can't remember where it lives. It probably says defence somewhere. Power? We could put floors in as well. We'll do that at some point. Security, probably. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make something fairly simple. Now, sandbags, I need iron for. That's interesting. So we could create a mining zone. Let's see where's close. I don't want to mine all this out quite yet. So let's go orders, mine. I'll have you mine all that over there at some point. When it comes to defences, we haven't really got any good weapons at all. I'm hoping things will be okay. Let's put a couple of wooden spike traps just outside our doors. That's a good few defences, and I think that should keep us going for the time being. And what we'll try and do is we'll try and lead any would-be raiders around, so they'll get hit on the spike traps. There's no guarantee that that will happen, of course, but it's worth a pop, isn't it? There we go, Lamech's just absolutely killing it. Let's get some wood chopping potential down here as well, very good. Name a pig Kira. do you know what? Okay. There you go. We've got a pig called Kira. There you go. We've got the traps coming. We need a meal source. Well, theoretically... Oh, hello. What was that? A group of travellers from the Shire are passing by. Vanguard, what are you doing all the way over here? Oh, you're hunting. Okay, fair enough. That's good. We have the meal source. These ibex could be good for hunting as well. Let's put them on to hunt. Where are these? Where are these Shireans? What's this? Ooh. Yeah, we'll allow hauling for that. More survival meals, always good. Hobbitses! Smeagol! Stupid fat Smeagol! Let's see what's going on with Smeagol, shall we? He's a hobbit adventurer. Let's take a look at his needs. He's got extremely low expectations. Ratty apparel, he's soaking wet, he's in minor pain. Got a frostbite scar on his on his left thumb. What kind of gear does he have? An Iron Hobbit pitchfork. Gotta watch out for that. But these are potentially friendly. They're only passing through, so we can't trade with them at the moment, which is a shame. Right, as soon as Lamech has finished making all of these traps, I think what he'll do is he'll carry on the mining and we can start moving some of our dwarves out into new rooms. How many meals do we have left? Oh, we're okay in the short term. Vanguard's bringing an elk back. Who do we have on cooking work? Venusoft, okay. We are also going to need a crafting zone, so I might just extend this section slightly. So what I'll do here is I think I'll bring that... If I just bring that one more deep, I can get a crafting zone in there with a little blacksmith's forge. The reason for that is I need weapons for my dwarves. We've got one bow between us all at the moment, which is just utterly ridiculous. We can break down this the stone building outside. Yes, we could do that. I've got one here. What kind of stone are you? You're an iron wall. Oh, iron! Look at this. Architect, deconstruct, all of this. And then we've got something nice up here as well. So we'll deconstruct all of this. I believe we could also remove floors. How do we do that? We go to floors, remove floor, anything here. And we'll do the same over here as well. Oh, they don't have any floors. Okay, fair enough. Why haven't we got this? What's happening here? What do we need that we haven't got for this? Production... Iron! Visitors! Jump to the location. Hello, my hobbit friends! The dwarves welcome you! There you go, we've got some iron now, so that should get our cooking thingamajagger done. Chunks of spacecraft have impacted nearby. You can deconstruct them. Well, we'll ignore that. I mean, that's a little bit of a... what's the word? Raccoon? Need a bit of a suspense of disbelief there. I note that there is a steam geyser over here, so what we might be able to do is we might be able to route that to our growing zones. We've only got 20 days of growing capacity, so something I'm very aware of at the moment. Hopefully the iron that we've got there, how much iron? 57, we need 80. That is damn unfortunate. Do what must be done. Who is our best talker? Warden. Venusoft. I know you're busy at the moment, but why don't you go and say hello to Eleanor? Gifts from the Valar. Indeed. Do I smell a girl? You do, Overseer. Now, we could buy some packaged survival meals or indeed sell. They haven't really got much to sell. Trader is not willing to buy this in many instances, which is kind of sad. We could buy some of their packaged survival meals, but no, we're not going to trade with them. Thank you. Thank you, Hobbitses. What it? Get out of here! Hey! Why are you in my house? House. I need iron, and I need iron now. Lamech, as soon as you wake up, I'm actually going to force you to go and mine this stuff over here. This guy didn't warn you. That's no good, is it? How long have I got until these? Spoils in 1.4 days. Ah, must go faster. Get out! Damn them. If I hold shift and then I prioritise mine in the ore deposit, he won't do it until he wakes up, so it should be fine. Should. Oh, Draken's having a bite to eat. Good lad. Now we do have one character who's a night owl, so I'm probably not doing him any favours by... Oh! Since it looks like you'll be here for a while, Vanguard thinks you should give our faction a name. Oh my. What should your faction be called? It's going to be called the Second Order. And he also thinks we should give this... Oh, Dark Runner says Obsidian Order. That's actually quite good for a dwarf, isn't it? Because they mine rocks. I like that. I like that a lot. Right, what should the settlement be called, guys? I'm actually going to give this one to the chat. Come on, chat. I need you. I need you to give me a name. Falcon, is not a good enough name. Galatep. No, it can't be Galatep. I live here. I got nothing. Gulls Gullibles. How about Gullabilitown? There we go. Right, Lamech is off to do what he needs to do here in mining these ore deposits. Once we've got those, we will be able to get our butcher's table, and then hopefully our meat is not going to spoil. If it does, I'll be very angry with myself. Lacat's actually a good one. It's too late now. I'm sorry. Right, you can see that Lamech is now on his way. Oop. Come on, Lamech. That's it. Well done, Venusoft. Get cooking. Oh, bit of love. Okay. Okay, and what we're going to do here is we're going to have a bill, and with this bill, I'm going to want simple meals, and I want do until you have. I'd like 20 at any given. No, maybe 25, just for a little bit of a overflow. That should be fine. Yeah, that looks good. Let's go. Gonna need more storage areas soon. Lamech, where are you off to? Lamech? Oh, right, you're deconstructing all of this. Which was marble. Ooh, nice. These marble floors as well? Yes, okay. I suppose we could put marble floors in this area. It'll be clean, if nothing else. So let's go floors. Why don't we have marble as an option here? What's going on? Any ideas, folks? I suppose we could make wooden floors. It would make it cozy in there. You need to have at least one marble block for it to show. I see. Perhaps we need a new storage. Oh, I know what we can do. Let's go with a zone. We're going to have a stockpile zone. Pretty much outside the front door. Nice and here. Let's pause. With this stockpile zone, we need to go to storage, and we'll clear all, and we will go with some raw resources here. We're going to go with stone blocks. We need gold. Steel, silver. Maybe not silver. We'll leave the silver inside. Plasteel, mithril, iron, jade. Now the reason that I'm choosing all of this stuff to be outside is because none of it is going to degrade. So most of the steel in here, that can come outside. We can keep the things that will degrade in here. I'm keeping the silver inside because I'm, you know. What do you think? Think that'll work, folks? And your priority is going to be important. Ah, look at that. We've got meals. How long does it take you to spoil? 3.9 days. That's fine. Got a minor break risk on one of our characters. What's going on with you? The mech tried to attract Venusoft by commending her nose. Venusoft turned away. Lamech, you're a trier, and that's what I like. What's happening? You're a night owl in daytime, which is not ideal. You're not very happy about the fact that you've been rebuffed. Okay, I can see why you got a bit of a minor. Why are you in minor pain? What's going on here? You got a bite scar. Oh, calm yourself. You're fine. You can stick one piece of wood on each corner and make it a roof zone, and it will class as being inside. So that's a possibility. Well, none of the stuff that I'm putting here is going to degrade. Look, steel doesn't degrade. I don't believe. So I don't think anything outside is going to degrade. Lamech! Ah, excellent. You're doing what you need to do here. Getting meals. Got some animals ready for the cookage. Now, I think we can sort the work times out, can't we? Ah, here we are. We've got a sign. Now, I think what I do want to do is we need to go for recreation for a couple of hours for most of our characters. We know that Venusoft... Nope. Who is it that's the night owl? You've been... Damn it, Lamech! Been rebuffed twice! Oh, God loves a trier. But Lamech... so let's go to... Assign. We know that Lamech wants to be doing stuff at night. I do want him to have the same recreation time as everyone else. But what we're going to do is we're going to have your sleep times... kind of... here. There we go. And anything... here. So there you go. You are allowed to be a night owl now. You get your recreation time in. I think that isn't unreasonable, is it? There we go. Let's go architect. Let's go production. Now what do we need for a blacksmith and forge? We need granite blocks and iron. Mad squirrel! Jump to location. Ah, the mad squirrel! Let's hunt it. Ooh, more survival meals. Let's allow that. Anything else? A lot of dead animals here. What happened to you? And what over here? Well, let's allow the hauling of those things. More steel here. Let's allow the hauling of that. Why haven't you done this bit, Lamech? Well, oh. Needs to sleep 11 to 18 to avoid the night owl debuff. Let's take a look. Oh, there we go. Okay, thank you. So let's go anything here. We need the recreation at the same time because I want them all to sit together and I want them to get on, basically, is the long and short of that. So there we go. Thank you very much. Oh well, Lamech, I suppose if you want to do this first, that's fine. Fool of a took. Let's go with furniture. You've left one again! I've also done it with Venusoft, and I think it's Lamech that's the Night Owl. Okay then. Oh, balls. Shit. Oh, Lamech, I'm sorry. That's quite nice, isn't it? Like 2 hours of recreation. First thing in the morning. Right, okay. Fine. Lamech's finishing off those traps. Still got tattered apparel, that's something we're going to need to look at. Voice broke there. There you go, Lamech's having a nap. Very good, Lamech. Getting our meals back up. Okay, there are some things that I can just do immediately. Let's have a torch lamp there. Torch lamp there. Probably need another torch lamp over here. Yeah, let's get that. Get all of these hauled. Oh, we've got iron over here that we're mining. But we do need some granite blocks, and that's going to be a thing, isn't it? A bit concerned about that. We've got a lot of slate. Can we change the material? Silver over there. More slate. Marble. Granite! Architect orders. Allow this to be mined. You granite as well. Ah, so you are. Need warm clothes. At least 2 of your colonists will lack. Okay, so we're going to need fires in here at some point in the near future. So let's think about that, shall we? Medieval. Portable butcher's block. Corpse bonfire. Temperature, here we go. So let's pop a campfire here. No, here. No. Somewhere. Maybe one up here and also one down here. And that's going to allow us to regulate the temperature effectively and reasonably. Oh, it looks like we've also hit the half-an-hour mark for this this episode. So, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you have enjoyed this little segment. I'm going to be back in about 2 minutes over on Twitch, but as far as YouTube is concerned, this is the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching over on YouTube, and for those of you who are watching me on Twitch, I'll be back in a couple of moments.